What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Yana Samaria, and y'all already know I am back with another banger. Okay, if you're wondering where you at, you're at the place. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. You're at the place where we talk about real life situations the real way. Okay, welcome to Real Spill TV. So today we're gonna talk about a lot of just real life situations, real life stuff, but the real way though. So let's go ahead and get started. But wait, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I really shouldn't have to tell y'all that. You already know. I feel like I'm in school. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you get each and every video I post each and every time. So let's go ahead and get started. Guys, I've been really trying to get used to not having lashes on and used to just being in my own skin, because y'all, I used lashes, nails, toes, everything, hair, everything had to be on point, because I remember when I was young I used to get picked on for my skin color, and now I've transitioned to mocha, but back then I used to be, let them tell it, but back then I used to be really dark, and so they would just pick on me and call me dark, get y'all dark fade, or say stuff like, oh, you're pretty for a dark skin girl sometimes, or they'll be like, oh, you need to stay away from the pool, everybody else in the pool with Ayana, but you need to sit this one out. Because I was darker, and there was these two ladies that kind of roamed the city where I grew up. They were very famous, you knew them, but they were homeless, or I don't know if they were homeless, but they just, I don't know, they looked homeless, I don't know. But one was really dark and one was like a prostitute, I think, so they would call me the dark one, and they would just pick on, and I didn't like that. I just would boo-hoo cry, y'all. So I am getting very comfortable in the skin that I'm in, and that brings me into my topic that we're going to talk about today. It's not really a topic, it's just really a little rant. It brings me into what we're going to talk about today, because we need to get comfortable with who we are, and that's just not in looks, that's in our personality, the things that we say. Because I remember there was a time where I literally thought, I'm from Jacksonville if you didn't know, so I literally thought I was ghetto. I thought I was hood, and I was like, if I really want to speak and talk to people and build community, they're gonna want to hear me speak like this, and I have to learn how to speak correct English. But it just wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't me. So it was a battle, and I used to be in the mirror and at home, like literally practicing in my mirror how to speak like a white woman. And I'm not trying to, I have nothing against white women. I love everyone, you know, any color, black, blue, purple, green, I don't care. But I literally wanted to sound, because that's what, I'm gonna just say this, they said proper English is speaking like a white girl. So I was practicing just that in the mirror, and let's go ahead and depict that. That's not true, okay? It's not true. Proper English is whatever that means for you, long as you, anyway, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna spare you and myself. I'm not gonna go there. But I would be practicing how to really speak correct English so that people would want to listen to me. And I remember God telling me one time, why, in the middle of me practicing, y'all, he was like, why are you practicing? Why are you changing your speech? I can't remember what it said verbatim, but so God, if I'm bringing, you know what I'm saying, okay. So he was like, that's how I talk to him. That's my father, y'all. That is my dog. Anyway, so I was like, he was like, why are you practicing how to change your speech? Don't you think I gave you that speech for a reason? Don't you think I put you in that environment for a reason? The people I need you to reach ain't in the White House. You know what I'm saying? That they're not the people that's already proper. Those are not those type of people. The people that I want you to reach are tailored to the personality that I instilled in you. And I was just like, wow. So ever since that day, I mean, not right off the bat, but ever since that day, I felt like I was freed from trying to be something that I'm not when it came to my speech. And now it's just like, you're gonna get it how you get it when you get it, and you better like it. If you don't, oh well. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And so I think in our society now, there's a lot of things that are changing. Social media is very big right now, and everybody wants to be an it girl, everybody wants to be a rich boy, or whatever you want to call, I guess, an it boy, I don't know. Everybody wants to be it. What is it? That's what I want to know, y'all. What is it? What does it mean? And to think that we're bubbling, we're putting a bubble around it, and we're placing it as one type of person or one look of a person is astounding to me, because there's over 8 billion people on the earth, and you mean to tell me it is one thing? That's crazy. That is a unobtainable goal. Imagine you're a dark-skinned woman, right? You're really dark, and that is beautiful. Let me tell you something. If you're a dark-skinned woman, I love it, ma'am. Put some oil on that skin and let it shine, okay? Put some oil on that skin and let it shimmer then. I like that. That's just off the dome. Anyway, I love that. But if you're a darker skinned woman and they're telling you that in order for you to be the model, you got to be tall, skinny, and white, you feel like your dream has been crushed right in front of you. And now you're going home with all these insecurities that were never even intended to be yours. But because of society, now you're battling with things that God never intended for you to even see. And let me tell y'all this. Only advice I can give you is be you. That it girl, that it guy should be whoever God placed inside of your mind, not who you turned on your TV or you looked on Instagram and TikTok and seen her and oh my gosh, this is everybody loves her, I want to be Jada Waiter. Like, I love Jada Waiter. I love Jada because she's a boss and she's beautiful, but at the end of the day, Jada's not an it girl. She's the it girl for her. But I don't want you to sit here and say, well, I want to be like her. That's like an insult to yourself, and that's an insult to God, because God's like, why do you want to be anyone else but you? And in the back of your subconscious is like, why do you want to be anyone besides you? You are lit. Okay, you are lit. And I think when we take the time to figure out who we really are, we really dive into us, we'll realize how lit we really are. I said something on my Instagram the other day. I was like, listen, you have to rediscover yourself. It's not about you being this new person, inventing this new person. Oh, I want to be an it girl, so now I'm this new person. No, if you really took the time to heal from past trauma, to really think about all the things that you've been through in your life and really let the emotions flow from it and rediscover who God intended for you to be, you'll realize I'm already that baby. And people used to ask me, where does your confidence come from? Where does this confidence come from? How you think you all that? No, it's not that I think I'm all that. It's that I finally realized who God has been trying to show me I am all of these years. All of these years he's been trying to show me this woman. I've been like, no, her can't be. I'm trying to be this person. I'm trying to be this it girl. I need to do what they're doing so that I can be this person, because this is the person that's getting all the praise. Let me let you in on a little secret. You could dress like Jada, walk like Jada, talk like Jada, look like Jada, and still not be Jada. You can walk like Ayana, talk like Ayana, look like Ayana, wear your hair like Ayana, and you still won't be Ayana. One more. They can walk like you, talk like you, look like you. They still won't be you. You feel what I'm saying? So while we're wasting all this time and money and effort trying to put all of our coins into being a it girl or a it guy, God is like, you are wasting valuable resources. You are wasting valuable resources, because even if you do all that, you still won't be who you trying to strive to be, because y'all know that everybody have different DNA. There's nobody on this earth, no two people alike. That's in hair, that's in DNA, and that is a fact. So there's no two people alike. Make it make sense. I didn't even have to finish it. Just make it make sense. There's no two people alike. So how in the world are you going to be able to be someone else that you're not? You're exhausting yourself. You're exhausting yourself, and now we fall into depression. We fall into low self-esteem. It's not always the fact that you have low self-esteem because you yourself are ugly. It's the fact that you have low self-esteem because you are trying to be something or mimic something. And it's okay to have inspiration. I have it all the time. I see people, I'm like, oh, I like what she has on. I'm going to try to do it. But the thing about it is, you do it, but you put a spin on it and make it yours. You can't take the same recipe and try to make it yours. You have to put the spin on it, the spice on it, so they can be like, oh, that's the Ayana's touch. That's the Brittany touch. You know what I'm saying? That's the Jessica touch. That touch of your authentic self is important. Authenticity is what thrives. That's what really thrives. We want to capitalize on fake. Because social media fake, we're fake, y'all be flooding. Okay, we want to capitalize on the fakeness in the world. We want to make it seem like, oh, fake is what sells. Fake is what sells. But to be honest, we can tell when you faking. You ever been on TikTok and you'll see couples do these blind reaction, and people in the comments like, child, that ain't blind. We know that you rehearsed that over and over and over again. It's the same thing in your real life. When you're trying to be someone that you're not, we know that you rehearse that over and over and over again. And we ain't buying it. Moral of the story. We're not buying it. So why don't you take time, instead of rehearsing someone else's blueprint, you look at your own blueprint and rehearse that and regurgitate it over and over and over. And so when you step into it, people can be like, that's her, or that's him, and that's real. Real recognize real, and real always respects real. I don't care how much fake tries to take over the world. Real will always recognize real, okay? So this little rant was for me, for you, and anybody else who want to hear it, because I have finally, y'all, I'm free. How can I say this? I'm trying to correlate F and F to finally free. I'm gonna get it and give it to you in a minute, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm finally free. I'm finally free from the idea, the entrapment that I have to be someone that I'm not in order to be successful. I have to be I have to be like someone that's already successful in order for me to be successful like them. Well, first of all, you don't even know what their success feels like. They glamorize their success on Instagram, but you really don't know what it really feels like when they turn off all the lights and the cameras and things like that. They could cry themselves to sleep. Do you want that? I don't. So that's why it's important to tailor to your own lane. I say this all the time, and people just look at me crazy. Mind your business. And that's why when that song came out by Lakita, first off, mind your business. I felt that. Okay, that's why that's my favorite song, because mind your business. Stay in your own lane and perfect your craft. Your craft is you. Inner work is more important than outer work. You can spend thousands of dollars on how you look and the way you dress, but if your inner is not fixed, and inner means heart, mind, body, soul. If your inner is not fixed and it is still raunchy, you will still exhibit and exude raunchiness, okay? So you have to make sure that you take the time to water your garden on the inside, grow, build, and really try to figure out who you are. And you may ask, okay, Ayana, they give us all these people who we should be. How do I figure out who I truly am? Well, it goes to relationship. I don't believe in religion. It goes to relationship. I have a very important relationship in my life that I hold very high, and that this person, I lean on this relationship for everything. I need to figure it out. This person knows, and that's God. And I don't look at God as ruler of the universe. I look at God as my father. I look at God as my dad. So I go to him and I'm like, hey Dad, you know me better than I know myself. What's up? What's up with me? What's wrong with me? What's going on? What do I need to implement to be better? Who is the person that you have on the inside of your head, so you can put it on the inside of mine so I can be that person? Because I know in my heart of hearts, if I go after who you designed for me to be, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. I'm not gonna have to worry about anything, because I'm gonna be truly walking in me. And when you truly walk in you, that's when you get the chance to have things divinely come to you, the things that are meant to come to you. But if you're so busy swishing and swaying in other people's lane, you're gonna be trying to catch their blessing and realize that you just missed all yours. And you might, for all the people that be like, you might actually catch one of their blessings. It ain't gonna feel the way that you, one, probably thought it was gonna feel, and two, it's not gonna feel the way that it felt for them, because that was their blessing. They had their name attached to it. Go get your own. Y'all know we real over here. Go get your own. Go get your own blessing. And I think your blessing, because it's tailored to you, you're gonna love it even more, and it's gonna hit even harder. So y'all, this was just a little rant. Stop trying to be an it girl, unless you're trying to be your it girl. Because your it girl on the inside, or your it guy on the inside, is that baby already. All you have to do is uncover all the childhood trauma, the anxiety, the fear, the worry that's piled on top of that it girl or that it boy. Once you deal with all that and take it off, you're gonna be able to, that's when you're confident. Confidence like no other is birthed when you unpile the pile of foolishness. When you take everything out and really focus on yourself and focus on who God intended for you to be, and grow in that confidence through. So if you want to know how to get your confidence up, baby, you got to get your mind right, and you got to realize who you are. You have to think about and learn who you are. And it's a day-by-day thing. It's a muscle that you have to continuously exercise, to the point where one day you might not have to. You already have the muscles, but you're going to want to continuously exercise because it made you feel so good. I hope that makes sense. But anywho, that is it for this rant, this this it girl rant because I'm really tired of hearing this it girl thing. Because I'm like, y'all are comparing an it girl to one person. Huh? Or one group of type of people. Because even if it's 10 people, if they all dress the same or all act the same, that's still literally like one person. Because they're trying to be one person. Anyway, so y'all know what it is. But it's your girl, Yana Samaria. I love talking to y'all. You already know. Your girl is out. Go be better. Be you. Always.